So this is gonna be kind of a different video for you guys. It's sort of a movie review, but um it just basically okay, let's get down to the point. Um I have loved movies about dogs ever since I was a little kid. Examples being Beethoven, the Beethoven series, and I have loved other dog movies such as Because of Winn-Dixie, etc. But as far as this one goes, it's a pretty cool movie, despite the fact that this particular dog movie is a horror comedy, and it I have looked up this film before, and when I first looked it up on IMDb.com, I was kind of very afraid to watch it, but that all changed when I looked after I saw a trailer for it on YouTube, and I kind of decided to I thought, hey, I'll give it a shot. And as far as it goes for this movie, it is actually pretty pretty disturbing, I might add. This is my review of Man's Best Friend from 1993. Man's Best Friend is about this reporter, Lori Tanner, who adopts a genetically mutated dog named Max, and he is designed to kill and destroy. I saw the original trailer for this movie last night, and I have decided to give it a shot. Believe me, Cujo has got nothing on this, and I am holding my breath for the day I sit down and watch Cujo, because ugh, I used to have an obsession with that movie, and oh my. Anyway, back to Man's Best Friend. The story is a bit, shall I say, out there, but it it has its moments. It really does have its moments. I'm not saying that the movie is bad. It is no bad in any means necessary. By any means necessary, I mean. And the visual effects are actually quite impressive. The beginning of the movie is kind of a jump scare, but I just sat watching my computer screen as this movie was playing in surprise and shock. I have never seen a, a movie about a dog like this before, so bear with me. The main stars of this movie are Lance Hendrickson and Ali Sheedy. They do a pretty good job, but Ali Sheedy's character comes off as a little flat. I mean, she's not a bad character, but she could have used a little work, but the filmmakers did the best they could on this movie, so kudos to them for that. Um, the violent sequences with the dog Max, they are pretty impressive, and the visual effects they do for him are quite unique, I must say. There's this one scene before the climax of the movie, way before it actually, where these two dog catchers are going after Max, and the police are going after him as well, so they can try and get rid of him. And Max somehow locks the dog catchers in this garage, and and one of the dog catchers says, "I got a bad feeling about this," and they turn to find Max, and then all of a sudden, Max, uh, in a chameleon-like fashion, uh, reveals himself to the dog catchers, and they just freak out. I mean, if that actually happened, we would freak out too. When I first saw the cover of this movie, I thought Max was part Tibetan Mastiff, part robot. But I after seeing this movie, I stand corrected. As I'm about to say, Man's Best Friend isn't the best movie in the world. It is good at some points, but I think they could have done a little more work on it. This movie has got a 5.0 on IMDb. It's not a good rating, but it's not that bad. It's just not that good of a movie to me. I actually do kind of like it, but hey, I I watched it for the first time last night, so what do you expect? Um, I will be doing a lot more reviewing. I I just have a lot of stuff to do, like my writing and whatnot, but stay tuned for my next review, and I will be reviewing the Neverending Story at some point. So, this is Jesse670 of YouTube signing out, and this has been my review of the 1993 horror film, Man's Best Friend. See you later.